Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Friday Underground stream. We're going to be continuing part of the discussion that we started last night on Tommy's channel. And if you were watching my X or Rumble, we had a lot of views over there too. So thank you guys for tuning in. But yeah, I want to get in more in depth with some of this shit as well regarding these companies that keep hiring activists and trying to cram this poison down everybody's throats. Well, what happened to Charlie Kirk is absolutely horrific, evil, vile, and the sick pieces of shit that are responsible for it. Yeah, this is all orchestrated stuff for sure between the media, the Uniparty, all the crap that we've been seeing for a very long time. Yeah, it's coming to a head again. We're going to get into that, and including what the Democrats were pushing before Trump got reelected. Their plan was out there. They said what they wanted to do, and it looks like the pieces are moving on the board how they want it. So expect false flags to come. They want him to declare some kind of a martial law so then they could put in articles of impeachment. There's a whole bunch of shit that they're trying to do, and they're kind of getting slapped in the mouth right now too. It looks like the Republicans just got they got a win, but I'm not doing any cartwheels or anything because we know that they're just as corrupt and evil, and it proved it with the Epstein stuff and a whole bunch of other shit that's attached to this. So, like I said, we're going to be getting more in depth with this and the whole scenario, but we're also going to get into the evil of these companies like DC, Warner Brothers, and the bullshit that's going on. Yeah, we're going to get into the Transformer situation, all of that, and don't forget too the Warner Brothers is about to get bought by Paramount. So it also explains why a certain creep that we usually make fun of, that director, he's pushing so hard to get his other shit off the ground. He wants to own it before Warner Brothers is bought up because they're going to shit can him. So yeah, we'll see what happens with everything. But again, boycotting the shit out of DC, and I'll explain why as we move along here. But let me say a quick hello to the chat before we get into before we introduce the panelists. So Slasher, what's up, buddy? There is a link if you do want to pop in. If you don't, I understand. I know you hate political conversations, but also ripping apart again more of the entertainment sphere because they are a bunch of scumbags. Captain Addis, what's up, buddy? Good seeing you, man. We got Marinus is also in the house. How you doing, brother? Always good to see you. We got Snortopus Q Burr in the house as well. Hello, hello.
Snortopoopus.
Snortopoopus. Oh, my bad. We also had, who did I see here first? Let me scroll back up. Iceman Mahler, what's up, brother? Good seeing you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, let me go down a little bit more. Got Zillionaire in the house. Yeah, man. It's like I said, there's a lot happening, and I think it's really important to be more vocal about this. And I'm glad a lot more people are speaking up because we're not going to tolerate this anymore. So this is what happened the fucking first time. I said it a little bit last night over on Tommy's channel, but that whole thing with the Comicsgate bullshit, what that was supposed to be was our fuck you to the mainstream for pushing the type of horrible shit that they were doing. But it got corrupted by the people at the top of this stupid, shitty movement that it just proved it was about drama. It was about a continuation of what they were doing at those companies when they were there. And they just wanted to be the ones with the power and the money and stepping on everybody else. That's why I don't believe any of the shit that they're touting right now. That they're going, oh, yeah, we're doing a great job exposing this crap, blah, blah, blah. No, you're giving people what they wanted to fucking hear. That's what you're doing. You know, because their other actions were identical to what the extreme left has been pushing. And I've gone over that a million different times. I've given examples. I've had live streams on it because it's disgusting. And guess what happened? The same shit. We got people at DC pushing and celebrating the murder of that man, Charlie Kirk. And that's the thing that I cannot stand. And these motherfuckers, they were there beforehand. They got hired before that tragic event happened, and they were preaching the same bullshit. And the people who hired them are the same exact type. A transformer. It was actually the son of an actor, John Turturro, who became an editor over there and left the door open to these fucking creeps. So when they were shit canning the rest of them, including somebody who stopped me from working at DC, Mark Curello, because he was involved in that circle of shit. These activists, these people that are complete poison. They didn't want good stuff. They didn't want proper storytelling. They wanted their agenda pushed because they got more money for pushing that agenda. And who was paying them? Stop and think about it. Who's giving money to these companies to keep pushing this narrative? Look into that. There's a reason why I said boycotts should fucking start happening on these big companies, because they are pure evil and they're pushing more shit like this. They want everyone to fight against one another. Shit, Facebook, I put up a post about some of that. And I said, I am boycotting this. And there was a couple of people who were, the brand slavery bullshit that was happening. And they were trying to defend their company until I made the valid points. And they were sitting there with their mouths open. Then there were a couple of them who were just screaming the Yahtzee word and all that. I said, really? What Jews did he kill? I said, he sat down and he had regular debates with people in colleges. That's what he did. He didn't tell anybody they should be taken off the board. He didn't do anything like that. He was having adult conversations with people. And then when those people were being made fun of by the crowd, he told the crowd, stop that. That's not how we're supposed to communicate. We're supposed to move this shit along the proper way. We're supposed to have proper dialogue. And none of those people wanted to do that. They were pushing their agendas. They were pushing all this violence, all this hatred. Oh, I had fun blocking and removing people most of the day yesterday off of social media. Fuck them. And I'm happy that they're getting exposed all over the place right now. There are tons of them that put up videos crying. They just got fired from their jobs. Oh, you guys did it to everybody else. But now when it happens to them, now they're crying. Well, stop celebrating a death of somebody. An innocent man. He didn't have a gun. He was holding a microphone. Pieces of shit. But again, this is also tied to the uniparty stuff and what else is going on, because we're going to get into it tonight when we're a little bit more on the Rumble side. Some of the other actions that were taking place behind the scenes, what it looks like, because Charlie started getting vocal about a certain country. Oy vey. So we'll get into it. But first, let me say hello to my co-host here. We got Tommy in the Guinea Pig Collective. How you doing, brother?
Hey, man, what's going on? And a lot of those points that you were making right there is a lot of the same stuff that we were saying last night. These people, they like to dish it out, but they sure as hell don't like to take it. And as far as like some of the ones that are trying to backpedal right now, like a Stephanie King over there on Twitter, your apology is not accepted, you freaking vile scumbag. All the shit you've done, you pedophile living freak. You can absolutely just go suck it. What's going on, everybody on the YouTube side? I'm not able to say hi in the chat right now because I actually got Rumble open. I want to say thank you to all the people that have stopped by, and some of the people that actually pushed my channel back up to 1990. That was a hell of a thing to see right there. All the people that tuned in and everybody that got a chance to say their thoughts, and including we got a Rumble rant for you on your side that's actually talking about some of that. What's going on to what's going on, Marinus, Godzillionaire, Bad Take Bojan also in the house. What's going on, Tina? Of course, our buddy Slasher. And Cotton Ministries also in the house, too. What's up? Snortapoopus, man. Good to see all you guys. Be sure to share the links out there and let everybody know that Vinny's going, because we got a few more things to say. You may have thought it ended yesterday, but it didn't. I will try to cut down on the F-bombs because I was extremely hot yesterday with everything that's been building up over the years. I really just let loose and I freaking cussed like a dock worker. My mother would have been proud. That little rotten Irish woman would have been, whew. Boy, could she get her Irish on. And I apparently a little bit of that was passed down to me because I sure let loose with the F-bombs last night. I'm pretty sure somewhere there was a preacher who knew me and is probably like, oh, God, that poor kid. But, yeah, it's me. I hope that you're all well. We really need to stand in solidarity with this stuff. We can't sit there, and I already seen some of the people like Vinny saying blocking some of these people on Twitter. It's not the people that I'm necessarily blocking that are exposing who they are. I'm blocking some of these so-called guys on our side, some of the conservatives that are saying, oh, we can't stoop to their level. We've got to be better than this. We've got to accept apologies. But no, I don't have to accept any apologies they've given because they've proven over more years than is more than humanly capable accepting an apology from exactly what they are and what they believe. And just now, because they got their hands caught in a cookie jar and they want to backpedal on that shit, we're supposed to accept it? I don't think so. You can take that weak-willed nonsense that put us in the position that we are in today and can absolutely shove it all the way where the sun doesn't shine. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now.
Thank you, Tommy. Dude, I appreciate it. Before I get to the rest of the panelists, yeah, always DTF. Again, thank you, man, for popping in, and thank you for the Rumble rant. Much appreciated. He said, hey, Vinny, thanks. Thanks for letting me vent and everything last night. I'm still angry and want the worst for those fuckers, but I've calmed down quite a bit. Yeah, and it's good, man. Yeah, that's why I said, yeah, don't worry about it, because I know you were saying you probably shouldn't say things. I said it was fine. I didn't mind what you were saying. We were pulling up a lot of it last night too. Because let's face facts. I think the time for everyone being like Tommy was saying, oh, we'll back down, and our side never did anything wrong, never. And our side is standing up for the fucking right thing. It's not a left or a right thing either. It's standing up for the right fucking thing and using common sense. Nobody does it anymore. Everyone's losing their fucking minds. Everybody. It's insane. And like he was saying, I seen people, friends of ours too, same shit. They're just gone crazy completely. They make up stories in their heads. They put out other shit. They're trying to attack their own fucking friends. I don't understand it. I never fucking did. Just do the right thing and maybe stop being a fucking asshole. You could break a little balls here and there. But again, when you're gone to other fucking lengths and you're trying to hurt people's businesses, that's another story. You know, that's the shit that the insane activists do. And that's the type of stuff I do not tolerate. Not for a fucking second. But I just want to be crystal clear about that as well. But anyway, like I said, we're trying to put out better things here. We're working on projects. We're making sure people are going to be happy with what they're going to get. And it's going to be without any of the bullshit. Without the only drama you're getting is the drama in the stories. Because that's where it should be. Drama, action, shit like that you want to see about those characters. Fictional characters. When you start to push your ideology, when you start to push the sick, twisted shit that's going on right now, yeah, there's a problem. And these Fortune 500 companies that are hiring the sick fucks like that Transformer thing, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. This wasn't a mistake or oops. The book that piece of shit put out there was also attacking cops. And from what I understand, taking them out and treating them like they don't exist, like they're not human. And then made a comment about that when people were questioning why you did that to police officers in a comic book like that, and was just as vile as what that thing said about Charlie. So that's the point that I'm making. And these people did it on purpose. But before we go any further, let me say hello to the rest of the panel. Of course, we got Chris in the house. How you doing, brother?
What's up? Yeah, that I wish I didn't see that video.
Yeah. We
that fucked me up for a bit.
That one and the girl on the train.
Yeah, the girl on the train one. I mean, I can't say what I want to say because you insist on staying on YouTube, but like that whole bullshit, like that was a 1-2 punch. That was an innocent, beautiful young woman who gets viciously murdered by a feral that was created by Democrat policies, followed up by something that, like, dude, I stood in human brains, okay? Like, I've already told that story about the car wreck. That fucked me up for a good weekend. Just scrolling through my timeline and seeing a Charlie Kirk video, and I left the audio on because I'm an idiot. And seeing that, like, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, like I said, for me, it was the same thing with that girl because it's literally faces of death. We saw it, like you said, it was a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
It was. You think I wanted to wake up in the day and see that a girl bleed out to death by herself while these other people are standing around doing nothing?
Yeah.
She's clutching her phone. Trying to call 911. That's what her next goal was because she was in complete fucking shock that the pieces of shit savages around her wouldn't help her. After the fact, 2 people came over, but she was already well gone. Sorry.
Well, it's just like, I had a conversation with my sister after this because, she's kind of a lefty.
Mhm.
And, she was fucking horrified too. And it wasn't that, the shit happens because, evil happens all the time. But it really illustrated how sick, how demoralized, how dehumanized we are as a society now.
Mhm.
Where you can sit there and you don't want to get like Daniel Penny and get arrested for stopping, because I know there's a whole bystander effect and everybody thinks they're fucking He-Man until the event actually happens and then they shit themselves. But like in situations like that, there's no like, we're looking at it from our phone screens. We're looking at it from a detachment, and a lot of these people are so just desensitized that even when it's happening in real life now, it's as if they're looking at it through a phone.
Yeah.
They don't care. Oh, yeah, I got that white bitch. Or, ha, like, dude, there were people cheering in the crowd when Charlie Kirk's neck exploded because a bullet went through it. And I was sick. Like I was seriously like, holy shit, is this AI? Like, did that fucking happen?
Jeez.
And there's people like, oh, this is fun. It's like, do you seriously like?
Mhm.
Yeah, this isn't a video game, assholes. This isn't special effects. This is apparently. I read later on that like the dude's wife and kids were right there, and they saw it.
Yep.
They saw his body tense up and his hand fruitlessly cling to a microphone as he bled out.
Yep.
Like, that's fucked up, dude. That's not even like a hipster like, oh, it's ironic, whatever. Oh, yeah, that's no, that's the shit that people go to mental hospitals for seeing.
Oh, absolutely. Like you said, his children, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. They don't have a father anymore.
And here's one thing I just want to add to that real quick. So a lot of people would say, I mean, he knew all the hatred that he was getting. Why didn't he take precautions? He did take precautions. He actually had a metal flak jacket on, and apparently it was the I forget the terminology for it, but it was basically the breaking of the bullet is what
it shot up into his neck.
The fragment. The fragment got him right in the jugular.
I forget what they call it. Splaying. I think it's called splaying. The splaying of the bullet.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know how we're gonna move forward with this. Like it's been what, 2 days now?
Yeah, there's a lot of theories that are coming up. Like I said, well, I'll drop the link after I introduce everybody here. We'll go to Rumble, but man, it's truly fucked up. Adam, brother, how you doing tonight?
I am good. I am here. All I can say is, yeah, it really sucked because I knew from the reels and whatnot, and watched real time what happened from what was being pushed on the reels to that. And the day before 9/11, 24 years later, I remember when they were warning us, the parents of younger kids, and not letting them be too exposed with that stuff. And to Chris's point, he's 100%. That shit was everywhere. It went viral and was not edited, was not filtered out. That's how you know this is bullshit. The internet is not safe because, again, if they can do it with the reels and show it, everyone should be a little bit terrified. He was just a normal person. Take out the fact he was a Christian. Take out the fact he was white. He was just a man debating. The simplest thing we're supposed to be able to do in this country, the United States of America, open debate. And he gets gunned down and people are cheering. That is the saddest thing in 2025. I thought 9/11 was bad, man. And this is how far we've gone. And yeah, it does. It really makes you wonder. We're sitting here on a tipping edge. And the only thing I'm seeing is the same thing I have said from day one. It's us, the working class, that's going to end up fixing this. Because there was a gentleman that's a Republican, that's a contractor, who said, yeah, a Democrat, when their shit breaks, don't go fix it. Let them fix their own shit.
Oh yeah, I was gonna play. I'm gonna play that video.
That I've been talking about, though, that people were misconstruing as the opposite, or not understanding. Oh, there's no way we can get out of this. Yeah, there is. It's called quit being greedy.
Mhm.
You know, if
Yeah.
there's shit in the food that you're not supposed to eat, don't buy that food. Everyone stop buying it. They'll quit making it.
Mhm.
You know, we have the
Exactly.
power to boycott, but y'all forgot
Yep.
how to boycott
Yeah.
to the honest
Exactly.
meaning of the word. You know,
Yeah.
and it's sad. But hey, yeah, I'll shut up now. But I am very glad to be here. I'm glad all of us have each other and the
Absolutely,
brotherhood
bro.
that we have made on the internet, which is what they don't want.
Yeah. Exactly.
They don't
That's what
want
they fucking
unity at
hate.
all.
By the way, yeah, before I get to our next panelist here, Cotton, dude, thanks for being in here as well. And yeah, oh, I'm gonna talk about that as well, brother. Yeah, don't worry. Who was the first? He said to post about it.
Yep.
Oy vey, first to post about it. Oh yeah, we'll get into
Amazon
that.
book and all that,
Oh
man.
no, we'll get into that. That country who mm-hmm. And they were the first one to mention that yeah, he passed and just sending their condolences. Oh yeah, don't worry, we'll get into it.
Well,
Uh,
did
eh,
you know real fast? It is the 50th anniversary of Pink Floyd's Welcome to the Machine, which I thought was funny since, my birthday was 10 days ago. And turning 50, I just thought that was kind of odd because that song has more relevance now than then,
oh
50
yeah,
years
it does.
later.
Yeah, it
But
does.
yeah, just a happy thought. Well, I mean, we're going to go everywhere because,
Hmm.
and then we got the master slasher over here.
Absolutely. Slasher brother, how you doing tonight, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, guys?
Yeah,
So
so
like,
yeah.
yeah. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
Like I was talking about yesterday on Tommy's show, how you see all these videos on Twitter of people who say they were liberals, people who say they were Democrats, and they're absolutely mortified with the behavior of a lot of these people. And
Mhm.
they're saying that they're walking away, that they're done for, never again.
Yeah.
But I saw even more after I was done with my gaming stream yesterday. I'm still just going through Twitter and seeing this. And you want to talk about unity? this whole thing, the utopia the left likes to talk about of
Mhm.
men and women and black and white and gay and straight coming
Yep.
together. This right here, this is the moment. This
Mhm.
is
It
the
is.
moment because I couldn't count how many, like, not just women, not just like black women, black men, the typical what you would picture when you hear lefty these days. What's your automatic assumption? Nose ring, rainbow color hair, right?
Mhm.
There was a girl with a fucking nose ring and legit rainbow color. Not when I say rainbow color hair, I don't mean it was just green or orange. It was like 5 different fucking
Colors
colors.
of the rainbow, baby. Like
And this
Skittles.
girl was disgusted with this
Well,
fucking shit.
Mhm.
And
it
it's
shows
good
you
to
still have
see.
soul.
Yes, it's
Yep.
good to see that this is like the bullshit that their side was talking about for you. Talk about unity. This is the side of unity. This whole fucking thing.
Yep. They don't know
Every
what
word.
It's good to see, man. It's good to see.
I agree, man. I agree because I saw that too from what's his name, Greg Gutfeld. He said that. He goes, we tried everything. We tried looking the other way. We tried doing. He goes, you just woke us the fuck up.
But
He
they
said
they drove away their own fucking
Yeah,
soldiers.
they did. They
dude.
did.
Even Cenk Uygur, who is like when this thing first, when the story first broke, Cenk Uygur of all people, the Young Turks guy, was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck is going on? Like,
Yeah.
what kind of a dumb piece of shit would do this from the left?" Like,
Mhm.
and it was like, "Wow, I can't believe I'm agreeing with Cenk Uygur."
Yeah, this is crazy.
But
I
what's
got
he also? Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay, man. Always DTF for another 5. He goes, in some happy news, I got Adega's Evolution books. For some reason, Amazon decided to
Nice.
send them in separate packages. Dude, yeah, enjoy those books. Adega, oh my God, he did such a great job with everything.
Yeah, those
I
books are absolutely amazing. Like, just
They are.
from beginning to end, they're just incredible reads. And I mean, that's one of the things that we're sorely needing in most of our entertainment. Somebody that actually has an imaginative mind and could create their own different types of stories. And besides you guys up here, obviously, Adega is one of those guys that absolutely stands out in the field, man, writing some incredible novels. I mean, that right there is a true author.
Absolutely, man, and a great individual, by the way. Awesome. I can't say enough kind things about him as well. Yeah, and like everyone who's on my panel right now, same deal. Like we some truly stand up people here, other awesome creators. Chris has got his fantastic book, which I think he said. Are you still planning on finishing it up this week?
Yeah. This weekend it's closing out. It's gone for good. So yeah, I think I enabled the opt out of in demand, so it usually takes about 3 days. So it should be done by Sunday.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Yeah, like I said, we'll give a little spotlight too. I mean, probably before the if you're coming on the Dexter stream too, I'll give you a big shot if you want. A little bit of time to go over it, and if you want to do some kind of a closeout, I'm down with that.
I just wanted to know something from what Chris said before.
Yeah.
About Cenk Uygur.
Hmm?
Did he say that bullshit that all these fucking
No.
politicians are saying with, we don't know where this behavior came from?
No, he literally,
Okay.
and it was weird because it wasn't just him. Ethan Klein was broke down in tears.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "This is fucked up." Like same thing with
That little
Sam
twink,
Hyde.
that little twink, fucking
Yeah.
face, the little
Gene
Democrat
Withers.
twink. Yep, even he
Yeah.
was crying about it.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That's how what you're saying, Slasher. Like it shows that at least there are still like people with souls.
Yeah,
Mhm.
some humanity, because that's the thing that I'm seeing is a lot of people lost that. They
Yeah.
outed themselves in a massive way. But real quick, because we're going to be heading over to Rumble. I dropped the link in there. But Tina, what's up? Always awesome seeing you. Hope you're having a good day. I know you got held up at the office, so no problem. That's another stand-up individual right there.
I said hi to Tina earlier. You missed that?
Oh, I know, but I'm saying hi. Can I say hi?
Oh, okay. Did you say hi to Keely Chow too?
Yeah, I was just about to get to him.
What's up, Keely?
Keely, thank you so much for being here as well, brother. But yeah, everybody, please grab that link. Head on over to Rumble because I will be closing out the YouTube because the F-bombs are going to start coming even faster.
Can I be the pig that I was yesterday? Oh, real quick before we do get out of here, I want to say they sit there and they don't understand where it's coming. It's coming from your side, from your Hassan Pikers and people like that are literally telling go out there and spill conservative blood all over the streets. That's where it's coming from.
They know it's coming from their side. It's
Yeah.
just being like, what? What did we do? That's fucking bullshit, bro. It's like a little kid who knocks something over and breaks into the house. Like, what? What did I do?
Yeah,
I'm just calling them NPCs at this point because that's what they are.
By the way, always ETF. He said he also got his Infinitail box. So awesome,
nice.
Man. Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, he's been busy and everything.
Yeah, sorry for the breakup. Sorry for the. I know I had to send his packages differently because it was a holdup with something that I was some of the materials for the Ultimate Edition.
Oh, right.
So yeah,
Man.
apologies for everybody that got their Ultimate Edition after everybody else.
Yeah, and dude, I totally understand too, because he said he's too busy and mad to give proper. Yeah, I know that last night he was really pissed too. But like I said, it was all right. I'm happy you got it out a bit and you feel a little bit better today, brother. But
there was a lot of people that needed to get stuff off of their chest. I mean, it started last night, and then God bless you all for standing up for what you know is right. And what's going on, Gap?
Absolutely, man. And where did I just see we had the Cartoon Caravan Cave, I believe it was. I just lost them. But thank you for he said he's listening right now. Thanks. But yeah, everybody, please head on over to Rumble because I am closing out. I'll drop one more time because we were talking a little bit more. But yeah, there we go. Here's the link again. Click on the Rumble link, head on over to Rumble, or if you're on X, you could stay on X. That's fine. But yeah, we're closing down YouTube right now.